Hi dear students, welcome back to English grammar class. Today we are going to learn about articles. Articles we can use just before nouns to modify that nouns. Examples: the cow, a cat, a teacher, an apple, an ice cream, etc. Articles are a, and, the. These three articles we can classify into two categories. They are definite article and indefinite article. Definite article is the. Indefinite articles are a and an. In this session we are going to learn about how we have to use the indefinite articles a and an. In English there are 26 letters. In that 26 letters, 5 letters are vowels and remaining 21 letters are consonants. Can you see which are vowels? Yes. A, E, I, O, U. These are vowels. And the remaining 21 are consonants. The words which start with the vowels or vowel sound, we can use the article in front of that words and. Here the words which start with the consonant sounds, before that words we have to use a. For example, a tiger. Here the words start with the letter T and its sound is T. It's a consonant sound, so we can use a tiger. Here second example, egg. Here the beginning sound is a. It's a vowel sound, so we have to use here an egg. Here again the letter is E and the sound is eagle. So the beginning sound is E. It's a verb sound, so we have to use here an. Here we are going with the first exercise. How we have to use a or an. Or an. First one, elephant. Dear students, please check. Here the beginning sound is a. It's a vowel letter. Sound is a. So we can use here an elephant. Second example, the word is dog. The beginning sound is d, dog, d. So it's a consonant sound. We have to write here. Can you say which article? Yeah, article, okay, a dog. Okay, so the beginning sound, the first sound is vowel sound, not a vowel letter. Vowel sound is there. We have to use an, and consonant sound we should use a. Here we are going for the third, fourth, fifth examples. Here third example, dash MA in English. Actually here the first letter is M. While pronouncing M, which sound is coming first? M. Actually, the word, the sound is a vowel sound. So we have to use here what? An MA or a MA. Can you say? Yeah. What is that? An MA in English. Clear students, this one. Here actually the letter is a consonant sound, consonant letter. So what I have told you before consonant letters, we can write this article a. But here we have to, while we are checking this letters, instead of that we have to check the sound of that letter while pronouncing. While pronouncing the sound of this M, the beginning sound is a, M. A is a vowel sound, so we have to write here an M in English. Okay, Don't be confused here. We are checking the sound of this letter. See, for the example, R. R. While pronouncing R, actually the word R is beginning with the letter H. H is a vowel letter or consonant letter? It's a consonant letter. Here, H is a consonant letter. But again you have to pronounce it. How we are pronouncing? Are we pronouncing Howard or our? Yes. Here, the H is silent. And we are pronouncing R. Okay. So here, the vowel sound is coming the first. So here what we have to write? An R. Clear? See, in the third example, actually the consonant letter, but while pronouncing, vowel sound is coming, so we have used here an. In the same way, R. Actually H is silent, we are pronouncing like R. It's a vowel sound, so we have to write here an. And the fifth example, here E. It's a vowel letter, but you have to pronounce it. How it is? European. European, that sound U is not matching with the letter E. Actually, the sound U is the sound of a consonant letter. So, we have to use here European, not an European. Okay, actually here the letter is E, it's a vowel letter. So, there is a chance to make mistakes here, but don't make a mistakes. Here we have to check the sound. Here the sound of U, it's a consonant sound. So, we have to use here a European. Clear, students? Dear students, let's move to the uses of a or an. The first point is, we can use the indefinite articles a or an before singular or countable nouns. Singular or countable. Countable nouns means we can count it. For example, a car. Here, the beginning sound is consonant. So, we can use a bat, an ice cream, vowel sound, an ice cream, an egg. So, just before the singular noun or countable noun, we can use the articles a or an according to their beginning sound. And the second point is, don't use before uncountable nouns or plural nouns. Okay, uncountable or plural nouns. Uncountable means we cannot count it. For example, water. Which article you will use from a or an? Can we write a water? No. And water? No. Because it is a uncountable noun. So, we cannot use the indefinite articles or an here. And the second example, stars. Okay. Stars, it's a plural noun. It's not a singular noun. Many stars are there. Can we write a stars? No. Can we write an stars? No. So here, this before uncountable or plural nouns, we can't use indefinite articles. The third point is, we can use the indefinite article a or an before unknown person or thing. Example, I planted a tree in the garden. The second sentence is, the tree has now grown big. What is the difference here? Here I have used the indefinite article a, here the definite article the. So, what is the difference? The third point is, we can use the indefinite article a or an just before the unknown person or thing. Example, I planted a tree in the garden. The tree has now grown big. In the first sentence, I have used the article a tree. But in the second sentence, I have used the tree. Here I don't know about this tree, so the first time I am writing about this tree, so I can write the indefinite article here. I planted a tree in the garden. But in the second sentence, we are mentioning again about the same tree. Second time we are telling. So, we can write this, the. Clear, students? So, the first time if you are writing any noun or a thing in a sentence, that time if it is a countable noun, we can use here or and here. Any indefinite articles we can here. That's why unknown person or thing we can write here. And the second one, see, if you are repeating again that, we can write this indefinite, the definite article the. The fourth point is non-specific thing or people. We can use the word which is non-specific, whether it is a thing or whether it is people. In front of that words we can use the indefinite articles or an. For example, if you feel sick, you should see a doctor. Here the noun is doctor. Okay, so in front of the word noun we have used here the article because in a hospital many doctors will be there. So here we are not mentioning any specific doctor. You can consult any doctor. So if you feel sick, you should see a doctor. If it is a non-specific thing or people, we can use the indefinite article or an. The fifth point is type or category of people or thing. We can use the indefinite article or an just before the words, whether it is people or thing, in front of the category or the type of that people or thing. For example, I am a teacher. Here noun is teacher, and which category I am belonging, that category. So we can mention here the indefinite article or an. It's a consonant sound. So a teacher. He is an engineer. An engineer, vowel sound, and you are a student. Student is consonant sound. So these are the main uses of the indefinite articles or an. So one small review. What we have learned here. We have learned this articles. Two types articles are there. Definite article and indefinite articles. In this session, we have studied details of the indefinite article or an, and we studied the vowel letters and consonant letters and vowel sound. The words which start with the vowel sound, just before that words we can use the article and. The words which start with the consonant sounds we can use a. And we have studied the uses of or an, singular or countable nouns. If it's a noun is singular, we can use or an, or countable nouns also we can use or an. And the second point is unknown person or thing. If you are mentioning that a noun in the first time, so before that we can use or an. And third point, non-specific things or people. If you are not mentioning specifically any things or people, we can use, if we are generalizing that point, we can use the indefinite article or an. And the last point is type or category of people. Okay, so which category that people or that thing is belonging, that category or type we can mention, we can in front of that we can use the indefinite article or an. Students, I hope you have understood about this indefinite article or an. Next, following classes, we will study about the definite article the. Thank you.